Hello everybody, welcome to a new vlog. I'm setting up my workstation and plugging in my new coffee mug warmer. Then I'm gonna go down and get my coffee. I just cleaned out Eileen's litter tray and I couldn't find my mouse mat. Tired. I used my tea tree oil and witch hazel boots exfoliator last night. It didn't sting or anything when I was putting it on. I just very gently washed my face with it. Well, I washed my face obviously with my tea tree oil and witch hazel foaming face wash, and then followed it up with the exfoliator. But yeah, it's nice. There's still a little damage to my skin barrier in patches, but mostly it's okay again. That vitamin C did a number on me. I'm all set up and ready for work. I put up my breaks and stuff on the board, and my lunch day is at 6:30. That's so late. Normally it's like 6 o'clock. The rest of the week it's 6 o'clock, except Saturday. I'm not working Friday, I'm working on Saturday. My lunch is at 4:30 on Saturday, which is so early. But I'm only working 1 to 9 on Saturdays. I don't think I mentioned this in my last vlog. I got a text message off of Vodafone on Saturday, and they gave me a complaint ID, and they told me that they would endeavour to contact me within 10 business days with an update on the complaint. Which is interesting because when I was talking to them on the Click to Chat the other day, I was told it's not possible to give a case ID in writing, that it can only be given over the phone. So funny how I got a text message with the ID on it, isn't it? Almost as though either they didn't have the complaint logged, or the person on the chat line just wasn't bothered to do their job. Maybe a little bit from column A and a little bit from column B. Who knows? It's 5 PM. I actually didn't update you while I was on my break, but right now my internet isn't working, so I said I might as well update you. I've been on for a lot of the day with a super helpful supervisor from Vodafone who said that he's going to override the system and basically allow me to replace the order online or over the phone for my phone, keep the exact deal that I got when I originally was signing up, and then I would have to return this phone, and I will have to get a new phone to replace it. It's not ideal, but he's not making me return the phone to replace a new order, so at least that's something. He's like, until your order is properly submitted to a new phone with the same deal, then we will forget about it. Like, you know, you don't have to return the phone just yet. I just have to wait now for it to come back in stock, because all that's on the website is 256 gigabytes. I signed up for 512. I'm just on my lunch break. I still have 9 minutes left. So while I was on my break, I was discussing, well, my lunch, I was discussing with my dad what happened at Vodafone today. And he made a very good point. He was like, okay, so say you go online, you place your order, you get your new phone, or you do it over the phone with the manager and you get your new phone. What is to stop you sending that phone back and keeping the one you have? And I was like, that's a good question. So I had, on a whim, decided to buy a lottery ticket for tonight's draw. They do a draw on Tuesdays and Thursdays where you could win €20,000 every month for the next 30 years. It works out at like €7.5 million or something like that. Anyway, I decided to buy a ticket. I logged into my lottery.ie account, which I haven't used in a couple of years, and I had €3 there, and the ticket only cost €2.50. So I said, why not? And I won. That's right, €6. I matched 3 numbers. Now it's time for bed. I decided to tone my face today. I don't know that toning actually does anything. The original idea with toner was that it removed the soap residue from Lyle soap, but I'm not using Lyle soap. I'm using a soap that doesn't leave a residue on my skin. Hi everybody, it is 10 to 2, so I am getting ready for work. I put my hair in these plaits last night when I was going to bed, and then I just kind of put them up a la Pippi Longstockings and put my satin bonnet on top, and then this morning I just left them as they were because I didn't feel like taking them down. Now I have everything ready to log in, so I think I'll take down one of my plants anyway, brush out this side of my hair, and then probably put it back up into a plait. I am on my first break from work. I just brought my coffee mug downstairs and I'm back up. Eiley has been sleeping for the last couple of hours. I was playing with her earlier before I started work and then she went to bed. I decided to play with her, to give her the mouse. She has fun with it. I have 5 minutes left on my lunch and I had fajitas. They were quite nice, although I didn't have any wraps, so it was just like fajita, chicken, some pepper, and then I had some mushy peas and some baby potatoes. It was a nice lunch, nice dinner I should say. So I was bored. I decided to take out this. It's backwards. It's the Natural Radiance West Hollywood eyeshadow palette from Aldi. It's La Cura Aldi. Anyway, I decided to do 2 different looks on my eyes. So on this eye, I used goldy kind of with reddish brown, and on this one I used the same kind of reddish brown, but a much lighter colour. So I like them. Pigment is nice. The pigment on the glitters is nice. It's not too much. It has a bit of fallout, but not so much that it's going to create any problems if I was wearing it out. Hello everybody, it's Wednesday and I have work. Yesterday I used up the last of the coffee, virtual coffee that I had down in the kitchen, except for those red ones, okay? So today I decided to break out the older Nespresso machine, and I have 3 pods of Pike Place from Starbucks. I still have 8 sleeves of Nespresso virtual coffee in my room here, just up in my Calyx unit, and then I have another 4 sleeves of Starbucks brand Nespresso pods for the old Nespresso machine. I'm on my first break from work and the manager from Vodafone called me back. So we were discussing the phone and he was like, it's back in stock but it's not in purple. I was like, I'm going to be really awkward and say I want it in purple. I went out of my way to buy it in purple. I said to him, when it arrives, okay, new phone, still in the packaging, can I just send that phone back? Keep the phone I have, and that way it all works out. I have a phone that I got off Vodafone and I have a SIM card that's working and port over to Vodafone. And he was like, yes, however, when you go to Samsung, claim your free gift, you won't be able to claim it because you won't have a proof of purchase with that phone. And the code, the IMEI number from that phone that I'm using. And I said, but I've already submitted that. I submitted that the day the phone arrived. They've already said my claim has been accepted and that as soon as they have it, they're going to send out the watch. And he said, oh, well then, of course, you can send back the new phone and I can re-register that phone that I'm using is the one. And I said, okay, can we cut out the middleman? Because your fulfillment center would have to send a phone and then receive back a phone, and there's a lot of background things in fulfillment that would have to be done. Can I just go for SIM only and register it to that one? And he said, yep. So he's going to call me back and we're going to place an order for a SIM only plan for the exact plan that I was signing up for, register it to that phone, and then we'll be done. So looks like we finally have it sorted. Although he still has to call me back, so I guess we'll see. I'm on my final break from work and I have a really, really bad migraine. And I didn't take any sumatriptan for it because it just sort of happened. I think I'm going to put on one of these migraine patches I got the other day. I decided to tie back my hair so that it's not in the way of the cool patch. I did cut a little strip off because otherwise they were going to be either in my hair or like in my eyebrows. Yeah, I can feel the cooling sensation. We'll see if it takes away the migraine though. They smell sort of like mint. Sort of like an after 8 mint. So this is what it's like. It's got this film and then it's like a gel-like substance. I have 5 minutes left on my break. I will monitor myself and check in after work. I'm finished work, but I still have a migraine. I don't know that this patch on my head did anything. It definitely cooled me down. It's not cold anymore. But I don't know that it did anything to relieve my migraine. Hello and happy Thursday. I am just setting up my computer for work. It's 10 to 2. I am on my first break. It is 3:55, so I have 5 minutes left. The coffee, we must turn off my coffee warmer. It was delicious today. I used cow's milk. It really does make a difference. I've been convincing myself that oat milk is practically the same thing, but really it isn't. Oh, it's cold. I should really put on a jumper, or maybe I'll put on my snooty. I just woke her up when I came up from downstairs, and I don't think she's very happy. You okay? I am on my final break in work. I have 2 minutes left. Technically, less than 2 minutes. There's a couple of things in my Amazon basket that I'm thinking of buying. I have paper. I have a thing for holding Nespresso Virtuo pods. So I think I might get it. It's only $21.53. And then I have other items for crafting. It's 10 o'clock. I'm finished work. I'm so happy. And I don't have work tomorrow. I'm so happy. I don't know why. At 10 o'clock at night, or probably half 10 when I've finished work. It's half 10 now, so 20 past 10. I decided to empty a drawer. It's 10 to 11 and I've emptied out this drawer. This is all the crap that was in the drawer. This is more crap that was in the drawer. And just in case you thought that was too much, here's a little more crap that was in the drawer. Now, to be honest, I know what these things are. It was more like the mess that was in this section that needed to be fixed, because the stuff that was here was fine, but it also needs to be cleaned out, so I'm going to get a Dettol wipe. I am finished. I've cleared off my bed. It's 20 to 12, but here's the drawer. I just brushed my teeth. I actually have to use my mouthwash. What are you doing here? What is Eiley doing here? Normally we don't go to bed till midnight, Eiley. What are you doing here? Anyway, I exfoliate my face with a very light exfoliant. Brighten up. And I got this a couple of years ago, but I'd never used it before, so I used it for the first time today. It smelled amazing. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, maybe share it. Subscribe if you want to see more of my exfoliated face. If you want to follow me on any of my socials, my details are in the doobly-doo down below. They're also at the end of the video. That is it for me today. TTFN.